All right, here I got 8, 9, 10 of my top picks for the best bags for traveling with tech. Here at Nomads Nation, I've reviewed over 500 of the world's best bags. And in this video, I'm gonna break down my top picks. I'm gonna tell you why they're great bags for tech, what you need to look out for when buying your own bag to protect your own tech. And the coolest part of all is that each of these bags I'm gonna talk about have their own in-depth review, which if you're interested, you can find linked in the description below. And shout out to Unbound Merino for partnering with us in this video. More info about them and their killer travel clothes in just a second. Now real fast, if you are in the market for a tech-friendly backpack, let's talk about what are some things you should be looking for and the criteria that I use to make this list. Because as we're getting to be more and more of a tech-dependent society and more people are traveling, you want a bag that's gonna protect your laptop. And the first thing to note is that a lot of the bags we're gonna talk about on this list are gonna be on the pricier side. Now here's the deal, you don't need to spend a crap ton of money on a backpack to protect your tech, but there's no doubt from my perspective, after reviewing 500 bags, that the most protective ones that can best protect your laptop, tablets, etc., are the higher priced ones. And that makes sense, right? You get what you pay for. So for instance, on cheaper bags, like our friends over at JanSport, and don't get me wrong, they make great bags at the price point, but these are $30 bags. USD. And these bags don't have a dedicated laptop compartment. And even if they do have a laptop compartment, there's no protection. The materials don't offer any protection or weather resistance. And just overall, it's the bare bones way to carry your laptop, not to protect your laptop. If you go half a step up though to a brand like Herschel, you can see we've got some increased tech protection with this sleeve right here. But again, we're kind of lacking a great false bottom, not a lot of protection going on here. And access to the laptop compartment is average at best. But don't worry, if you're on a bit of a budget, we've got a couple of bags we'll be covering here that are a little bit more affordable as well. And the cool thing about a lot of the bags we're gonna talk about is just how many features they actually have in terms of not only tech protection, but weather resistance, abrasion resistance, comfort. These bags are the cream of the crop for a reason. Just like when it comes to traveling, Unbound Merino is the cream of the crop for travel clothes. And I'm a little obsessed with clothes right now. I've tried all the brands and I keep going back to Unbound Merino for so many reasons. If you don't know, merino wool is actually the perfect travel fabric. It's moisture wicking, it's abrasion resistant, it folds well, doesn't wrinkle, and it's quite odor resistant, meaning you don't have to wash it every day. You can actually get a couple of days use out of it, therefore cutting down the amount of time you have to do laundry and the amount of clothes you have to pack. In particular, I love their travel pants, especially for how fly they look, how comfy they are, and I love this hidden back zippered pocket, right? Just like in the way you gotta protect your tech gear, you also gotta protect your wallet and passport when you're in new countries. This pocket is accessible, but also hidden, and it just gives me a bit of peace of mind when I'm in a new destination. Seriously, I try a lot of different clothing brands out. Unbound's one of the best. And we put together a custom package and discount code just for the Nomads Nation community. So if you're new to Unbound and you wanna give their travel clothes a shot, be sure to check the pinned comment below. There you can access our discount code and learn more about Unbound. Okay, let's get into the list. First up is the Minimul M38 travel backpack. While a lot of bag brands are like, hey, we do travel and you can do tech stuff as well, Minimul is like, yo, no, we specialize in protecting your tech gear. But this bag has a lot of really cool features as well. For tech, check out the back panel right here. First of all, this is your portable office. Great for your keyboard, mouse, wires, all your tech stuff. You pop it in here, perfectly organized. And then for the actual tech compartment, you've got tons of padding on both sides, gorgeous and premium materials. And check out this false bottom right here. Something we're gonna talk about in a lot of these bags. It means that the laptop is elevated. So if you drop the bag, your laptop's not gonna get damaged. But it's not just a tech bag. I love this bag for its suitcase clamshell style opening, internal organization, beefy quick access front pocket right here, perfect spot for your over-the-head headphones. And you want to talk about comfort, this harness system, so cushy, so padded. It's easily one of the more comfortable travel bags that I've ever tested. Now, as the name suggests, this is a 38-liter backpack, which means it's not gonna be like your weekend pack unless you pack a lot. This is great for a long-term digital nomad travel, or just like a week trip where you wanna pack a crap ton of stuff. But it should be noted, not the cheapest bag on the list, coming in at 280 USD. If you wanna learn more about the pros and the cons of this bag, or remember any of the bags we talk about, all the in-depth reviews are linked in the description below. Next up, we got the Carry Max EDC. I love Carry's bags. Look at how beautiful this frame is. this design. And one thing Able Carry is known for is, well, having great tech protection, but also having great weather protection. That's this X-Pack fabric right here, which is really important, obviously, if you're traveling with a laptop and tablet. You don't want those things to get wet in the case you get caught in a monsoon. Speaking of the tech protection, we just got a little half moon opening right here, which makes it super easy to slide your laptop in and to take it out. For the false bottom, oh man, it's epic. It stops right around here. So again, if you drop your bag, your laptop's not gonna get damaged. Look at all this padding on the back panel, protecting this side of the laptop. And then on the other side, plenty of padding as well. And this is a great pocket right here where you can organize more of your tech gear. You can fit smaller things in here like cables and cords, or even like a larger charger as well. The Max EDC also gives you a quick access pocket here. It's got some impressive volume to it as well. You can pop your shoes in there, or like a really bulky hoodie, maybe an Unbound Merino hoodie. See what I did there? And just look at how beautiful this interior is. Able Carry is a brand that understands like how to give their bags a premium touch, better than most others. Now this is a 26-liter bag, which I think is great for weekend trips if you pack light, or because this luggage pass-through holder right here, it could be a great suitcase companion. Again, not a cheap bag, runs around 255 USD. And if you wanna watch our full review, links below. Now, if those bags are coming across a little expensive for you, I understand. Not everyone's ready to drop 300 USD on a backpack. So if that's the case, let me introduce you to Tomtoc. Tomtoc is a budget-friendly brand. Now, don't get me wrong, they're not gonna be as budget-friendly as a JanSport. This bag's like 40 USD. The Tomtoc bags are gonna be closer to 80 to 100 USD. But for me, this is gonna be the cheapest investment you can make if you want to protect your tech gear. I love Tomtoc. It's honestly, the value to price ratio just blows my mind sometimes. Looking at their tech sleeve, you can see really well designed. Look at this, we got a beautiful microfiber material right here. And this fabric's gonna be great as it has scratch resistant properties, which again, protecting your laptop. I wouldn't say the best false bottom, but there's some extra padding at the bottom of this bag. Yeah, some nice padding actually. Then you got the padding on the other side with the back panel. And in this tech compartment, you have another slot right here, which could be great for a tablet, smaller laptop, or documents. Now, one thing I wanna note, like with the price point, is you're not gonna get as luxurious and premium materials or a warranty with Tomtoc. A lot of these other more expensive bags that we cover have lifetime warranties. If anything goes bad, they'll just send you a new bag. Tomtoc only had a 2-year warranty, and there's little things that they're not as good at, like the interior lining is black, just kind of giving it a black hole effect. But again, you know, for the price point, it really works, and actually it more than works. It's a really impressive bag. Some other things I love about this bag are the 1, 2 quick access pockets. Again, a little black holey, but great for organizing tech gear. For me, I put my power brick, cables, probably big old overhead headphones going down here. And although it's a little bit on the smaller side, this is the 18-liter version. Because of the tote handles and the comfortable shoulder straps and the luggage pass-through holder, this would make a great travel companion to go with a suitcase, especially for a business trip. Now, if you're looking for a bigger backpack, but you're on a budget, don't worry, we're gonna cover a second Tomtoc backpack in just a second. But if you wanna learn more about this guy, be sure to check the links below. Next up, we got the only non-backpack on this list, which is the Aer Tech Sling 3. And this is the X-Pack version. Now, Aer is one of the best carry brands in the world. They're based in San Fran, and they're definitely known for making bags that can protect your tech gear. And this is interesting because I don't think we need a backpack every time to store and protect and carry our tech gear. Case in point, this bad boy can fit up to a 14-inch, maybe even a 15-inch laptop. And you can see just how well protected it is. You've got this divider right here, well padded, this back with the microfiber lining. No false bottom, but I'll be honest, like a messenger and a sling like this, they're rarer to come by and difficult to construct just with the design of a bag like this. But it's just sort of like this little sling that's designed to transport your laptop and all of your tech gear. These pockets expand really nice, so you can put your charger in there or a larger like power brick. And just look at all these little touches that Aer does. Not all of Aer's interiors are this like neon orange color. This is just for the X-Pack version. But the X-Pack version is nice because this X-Pack fabric is extremely weather resistant, and that's further emphasized by these PU-coated zippers. And it's a great travel bag specifically to pair with a suitcase, right? Because a suitcase is like clothes, packing cubes, toiletry stuff. You stay in the suitcase, I got my tech stuff here, I'm good to go. And you can rock this bad boy in messenger mode, in like single backpack mode, or in briefcase mode, and it's a great personal item. Doesn't take a lot of room underneath the seat in front of you, carries all your tech stuff. Now keep in mind, this guy is just a sling, so it's small. It's only 9 liters in size, so it's just meant for like your laptop, smaller bits of gear, and a couple of the tech items. And it's not cheap, it comes in at around 120 to 140 USD. But again, it's one of my favorite bags of all time. It's just so cool, so versatile. If you wanna learn more about it, you know what to do. Next up, we got the Minaal Carry-On 3.0, a bag that I have a lot of experience with, because this is the bag that I actually took motorbiking around northern Vietnam for 2 weeks, all of which with my laptop and some other really important tech gear. And that's what Minaal does so well, is bags that can handle adventures perfectly, like a totally awesome and borderline life-changing experience motorbiking through the northern mountains of Vietnam, but also protecting your tech gear. Because check this out. You want to talk about a portable office? Minaal's got you covered. In particular with their laptop protection device, which is called their Nest storage device, I believe is the official terminology. And the way that it works is you have these 2 sections, each Velcroed on the top and the bottom. And what this allows you to do is keep your laptop centered in this compartment and really tight and really secure, and you can adjust the Velcro to fit your tech specs. I think this is probably the most safe and interesting and fun to use tech sleeve that I've ever tested. And look at this false bottom, it ends like right here, like that's insane. But the features don't stop there. We also got this little document sleeve back here, a little portable office for all your tech needs. Now here on the back panel, I love that you have this little flap, which allows you to super quickly stow away the shoulder straps, which again, when you're traveling on an airplane or on a motorbike in northern Vietnam, cutting down on that dangle and being able to have this clean travel experience is really awesome. Got a couple of top pockets here and classic clamshell style opening here. We got a couple of pockets in the main compartment with some decent volume. Again, great for your tech stuff. Now remember, this is 35 liters, which as the name suggests is great for a carry-on size, great for a 1-2 week trip. Minaal is definitely not the cheapest brand. This bag is $350 USD. And sometimes I feel like they're a little overpriced, but then I realize nobody does exactly what they do, and I love using their bags so much, so I'm like, actually, maybe they're underpriced. I don't know. They're a bit more controversial, but they're certainly unique. And if you're looking for tech protection in a carry-on, they're hard to beat. Full review, link below. Now we're gonna take a different direction with this guy, the Waterfield Tech Folio. Waterfield is a San Fran brand. All the bags are made in the USA. So again, we're gonna have a little bit of a higher price point because of that. But they're known for making really tech-friendly gear. Because think about it, like San Fran, it's Silicon Valley, right? So a lot of like Apple executives and employees are rocking Waterfield bags. And there's a good reason. It's just like, it's great tech carrying happening here. Check out the tech compartment. Clamshell style opening, and look at this beautiful presentation. This lining, double tech storage here, laptop, tablet, with again, a beautiful microfiber lining, well padded. A bit of a false bottom, but just a bunch of padding at the bottom here. So if you do drop a laptop, very protected. Then on the flip side, we have some tech storage areas here with their own independent volume, which means it's a great spot for your laptop charger. And check out the main compartment. Kaboom. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pockets, which again, traveling, which if you're traveling with a suitcase and you want all your tech stuff on hand, just kind of open this bad boy and everything is here. So it's a really great personal item. Cords, mouse, blue filter glasses, you name it, you can organize it all in this bag. Waterfield's signature look is leather meeting wax canvas, which you're either gonna love or hate. But these materials aren't cheap, plus it's made in America, also not cheap. Which is why this bag comes in at $380 USD. Wow, even I'm like, damn, these prices are getting up there. But there's a reason why the San Fran tech bros are all rocking this bag. And if you wanna rock it too, check the links below. If we're getting a little too crazy with the prices for you, don't worry. We're gonna swing that pendulum back around. Welcome back to Tomtoc, and this is the T67. We've already praised Tomtoc for their affordable prices while making bags that are very tech protective. This one, continuing that trend, and check out this laptop sleeve. They've actually learned a couple of tricks, Tomtoc, with this newest release, because now we have a lighter interior, which just kind of helps to give a little bit of a highlight effect, which makes it easier to find what you put where. Love this tech sleeve for how versatile it is, as to where you can actually fit a 17-inch laptop in here. And by the way, if you're looking for a backpack that can perfectly fit your 17-inch laptop, be sure to check the video linked above. False bottom right here. Really nice padding, a good microfiber, not the highest quality, but then again, it's coming in at a lower price point, so we gotta expect these things. Tech organization here, and just a bunch of other cool travel features, like the ability to get into the main compartment via this little pole system, just kind of giving you another point of access. One thing I love about this bag too is the 1, 2, 3, 4 compression straps. And these are great if you're traveling on more budget airlines and you wanna cinch the bag down to meet the strict requirements. of that airline, these compression straps can help you decrease that depth. And when you get to your destination, it can kind of also decrease the profile a bit. So you can kind of use it as a day bag. Not the best day bag, it's still gonna be big and bulky, but less so than it would have normally been because of that compression. Oh God, feel these shoulder straps. I gotta say too, for the price point, Tomtoc's comfort, insane. So well padded on these shoulder straps with the right amount of rebound and structure. Should be noted too, I think the size is closer to like 33, 35, somewhere around there. But again, if you need more space to pack your stuff in, you can pair this guy with a suitcase very well. The T67 comes in at 105 USD. This will be the last budget-friendly bag on this list, so if you're really trying to, pinch your pennies a bit, Tomtoc is definitely the way to go. Full review of this bag, link below. Next up, we got the Cotopaxi Allpa 35, which you can see right there. And Cotopaxi is a cool addition to this list because, as you notice, we had a lot of black techie bags. And Cotopaxi is gonna bring some color and life into this list. And I don't think they're really a tech brand. I think they're more just like, kind of like, hippie travel, for lack of a better phrase, but they do take great tech protection as well. Now on the Allpa 35, they actually have a side tech sleeve, which is really cool because it gives a different sort of access. First of all, you got a locking mechanism at the top, just giving you and your laptop a little extra peace of mind. And then when you get in here, you can see, kaboom, we got a lot to deal with. Now, side zippers for laptops are cool because let's say you get caught in a rainstorm. Rain's coming usually this way, which means the rain's gonna be hitting here and it's just less likely to penetrate this part of the bag, unless you're in Asia, which I am currently, been living in Hong Kong for the last 8 years, and sometimes those monsoons, that rain is coming in sideways, so you're not gonna be taken care of there as much. And this bag is huge for a 35 liter, and you can see that they've got this little sleeve right here, which can actually fit up to a 14-inch MacBook Pro. And then this larger sleeve right here, which can actually fit our 17-inch Asus VivoBook. That's a lot of tech space. Really nice microfiber lining inside here. And just overall, it feels like their tech gear is gonna be very protected. That's due to the padding on the inside, the padding on the back. And let's just talk about like the comfort of Cotopaxi bags. One of my favorites. Not like my favorite of all time, but favorite considering the price point, which we'll talk about in just a second. And that comfort is emphasized by the included hip belt. And if you're carrying a lot of tech gear is heavy, right? Like a 16-inch MacBook Pro, I think it's like almost 5 pounds. So a hip belt like this goes around your actual hips and it redistributes the weight kind of like from your back towards your torso for great hashtag back health. And if you're traveling with a bunch of tech stuff, this main compartment is monstrous. Plenty of room for all your tech goods. And if you're really techie, there's a good chance you can be very organized. And all these different compartments allow you to put like, clothes here, bathroom stuff here, tech stuff here. It's an OCD person's dream bag. At 35 liters, this is a great one bag travel pack. And it's not terribly expensive, only coming in at 220 USD. Full review, link below. Now we're gonna start getting a little tactical. Let me introduce you to the Goruck GR2. Now Goruck's interesting because they're a California-based company that caters to people who like to ruck, which is when you put heavy weights in a backpack and just go. You just don't stop, you just keep going. And backpacks that carry heavy weights for long periods of time need to be very well built. And that's what Goruck is known for, is having these indestructible bags. And self-proclaimed bomb-proof laptop compartments. Should be noted, we have not tested how bomb-proof these laptops actually are on the Nomads Nation YouTube channel. But they're definitely, insane. You've got this kind of challenging access right here with the half closure, and it's a little annoying behind the shoulder straps, but then again, that also gives you a little bit extra protection, right? Let's say you put your bag down, you're in a train station. It's just kind of like a deterrent in case somebody's curious as to what laptop you're actually carrying. But on that bomb-proofness, like, this padding is nuts on both sides too. So your laptop feels so cozy in there. And you can see here at the bottom, this is where the laptop compartment ends. So you got a bit of a false bottom as well. Now for the tech stuff, you're gonna love this front compartment. If I can open these zippers. This is like the whole experience with Goruck bags. It's like military grade, right? So like, it's not like, oh, I can just do my zipper like this. It's like, it's fucking, you get into a Goruck bag. And when you get into that main compartment, you got this cool little tech compartment built into the bag right at the top. And you got all this organization for all your different tech stuff. This is definitely Goruck's most organized bag. And actually, it's one of my favorites. This whole bag is just beefy and hardcore and feels as badass as it looks. It just does. Once you start using it, you're like, whoa, this is intense. So you're looking for a bit of a badass bag and you don't mind dropping, a bit of money on it. Goruck bags, not cheap, like 380 to 390 USD for the GR2 currently. But should be noted that Goruck has one of the greatest warranties on planet Earth. It's called the Scars Guarantee. Google it. It's impressive. And to learn more about this bag, don't Google it, just watch our full review, conveniently linked in the description below. And last but not least, let's talk about the Tortuga Travel Backpack Pro. Tortuga just is one of the best travel bag makers on the planet. And they're so good at tech gear. Let me show you this. We've got this beautiful tech compartment back here with this furry, soft, and well-padded laptop compartment and tablet compartment. I mean, this is like luxury for your laptop. It's like a limo for your laptop. And then on the opposite side, you have this pocket right here, which is great for your bulkier tech bits as well. False bottom, insanely false right around here. Gotta love that. So your tech gear is just stupid protected in this bag, but what elevates Tortuga for me is actually their comfort. Because you can see right here that we have these beefalicious shoulder straps, and same thing with the back panel. Insane ventilation, and these hip belts. I mean, look at these. Like, these are nuts. And again, if you're carrying all this heavy tech gear, like a comfortable travel backpack is night and day. It's gonna just change the way that you feel when you're just lugging around all this stuff. And coolest of all is that you actually have the ability to adjust the harness system to better fit your body, which is why this is one of my sister's favorite backpacks of all time. Marissa, she's the host of our sister channel, Gear for the Girls. She says the adjustable harness system for her body type, she's like 5'3", 5'4". It's just a game changer. Gotta love the suitcase style clamshell opening. Very minimalist, beautiful creamy interior. And a little cherry on top is this front admin compartment where you can organize a bunch more tech gear. This bad boy is a 40-liter backpack. Great carry-on size, great week-long trip size. The bag comes in at $350 USD, but it should be noted there's also a light version of this bag. A little bit cheaper, a little bit lighter, not as many features. I kind of like the light a little bit more these days, but honestly, you can't go wrong with either. Woo, that is a lot of tech bags. Now, if you're still watching this, there's a good chance that you might be feeling a little overwhelmed by all the options. And I get it, like there's a ton of great tech bags, not just on this list, but a couple that we had to leave off the list as well. So if that's the case, I just wanted to give you my top 2 recommendations to make it a bit easier for you. First up is gonna be the Tortuga travel backpack, whether it's the light or the pro. I love this for tech stuff because not only is your tech stuff protected, but there's so much comfort with this bag that when you're carrying all that weight, you're gonna be protecting not just your tech gear, but also your back, which is really important. More important than your tech gear, right? You only get one back. And my second recommendation is gonna be the Tomtoc Navigator T67. Great pick for you if you want that comfort and that amazing tech protection, but you're on a bit more of a budget. You know, again, I don't recommend spending like 20, 30 bucks on a tech travel bag. They're gonna suck. Tomtoc is as cheap as you should go. But if you want to splurge, Tortuga is a great option as well. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either. And to learn more about these bags, just go ahead and check out these videos right here. I'm gonna let these videos stay up for just a second so you can decide which one you're more interested in. In the meantime, if you have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments below or in the Nomads Nation subreddit. And a special shout out to Unbound Merino again for partnering with us on this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.